Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? NoZoupForYou here, and today we're going to talk camouflage. But first, man, it's been a while. Almost 2 weeks. Real life has hit me hard, but for good reasons. Some of you might know that I am currently taking some courses on the military side, some professional development, and I finally finished the distance learning I needed to in order to be promoted, or at least go up in front of the board and be promotable to Lieutenant Colonel. So it's a big step right there. It's taken me a lot of time. The class is just a lot of work at home, and it has eaten a lot of time, but I finished phase 3 of it, and I'm done. I am done for good with it, and don't have to look back. That has opened up a little more time to do things that I like doing, and some of my hobbies, like this right here. So, and then of course, you know, just family life. Been very busy. 2 very, very active children that I love being around and want to be around as much as possible. So, moving on to the camouflage, because that stuff's boring, and I'm sure you really don't need to know all that. Anyhow, camouflage, yeah. I think we're at the point now in World of Warships where the camouflage we have should be permanent. Every one. I mean, let's look at it this way. After the major economic rework, what does camouflage do for you? Absolutely nothing. If you're like me, you probably took your camouflage and you sold just about all of it, keeping maybe, you know, 1 or 2, a few of each camouflage just to have. You're not going to use it. It's just sitting there. Well, my idea, my plan, what I think Wargaming and World of Warships should do, all those camouflages, automatically get rid of every single one of them, except for one, the camouflage itself. Compensate every single player for their camouflages, since they do nothing anymore. Compensate for what you could sell it for credits, make it automatic, and that camouflage can be used on any ship you want at any time you want, with never having the fear of it running out. I mean, at this point, why would you not do that? It makes sense. I mean, the camouflage does nothing. Players aren't gaining anything from that camouflage anymore. There's a lot of camouflage that we like. I mean, for instance, some of you still run around in that crazy school bus camouflage. Why not just give players one of that and give them the ability to put that on any ship they want permanently? And by permanent, I mean you still have to you know, auto-replenish after every round, but you have an infinite amount. Now, you can only use it on one ship at a time. If you want to use it on another ship, you got to take it off the one it's on and move it to that ship, but just make it permanent camouflage. You know, I've got like 100 camouflages that I have no point to using, though. Some of them are really cool, some of them are rare, and players like showcasing that stuff. Players want to showcase that stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's some players out there that have the Tokyo Games Con camouflage, which is very quirky. I wouldn't mind rocking that, but since I've only got a limited amount of them, I don't want to use it on my ships. So it just sits there, taking up space for absolutely no reason. So make that camouflage permanent. Just make it a usable camouflage that has an unlimited use, Wargaming. I mean, players aren't going to benefit from it either way, and they're not able to use it. I mean, I've seen more rusty hulls lately than I've ever seen before in this game, just because camouflages have become pointless. And it's unfortunate. I mean, there's so many cool camouflages out there that I think players would absolutely love to put on their ships, but they're afraid to at this point because they're either hard to get, they have a limited amount, or they just don't want to use them. So, you know, you've got players out there like me that have accrued just dozens and dozens of different awesome camouflage that serve no purpose other than to sit in port. And, what is the purpose of them now? I think that's one thing that the economic rework just really caused that I don't think Wargaming thought through 100%. So that is my suggestion right now. My suggestion is take those camouflages, make them permanent, you know, compensate, you know, if a player's got like 100 of the pie camouflage, compensate them for 99 of them automatically, and just keep that one camouflage infinite. So they can use it on whatever ship they want without ever running out. Now, don't give every player every single camouflage. Make it the way it used to be. Still, you have to earn it. You have to find that camouflage. But I think this is the answer to fixing the camouflage issue and giving us a more bigger variety of camouflages out there. I think this is really what we need right now. I think players would appreciate it. I think it would definitely look good for wargaming. So let's do that. Come on, let's see it, wargaming. Throw us a bone here. I know it'll take you a couple months to get this rolling, but you know, if you start now, we could have this before the new year. Anyhow, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about this? Do you think this is a good idea? Would you like unlimited camouflage of a certain type so you can use it on any ship you want, when you want, without fears of it running out? Let me know in the comments of this video. Hope you all are doing wonderful. Zoop out.